So welcome back everybody into another live trading session. So today is the 8th of August 2023, and as always I'm going to do my short questionnaire right before the start of the session. So why do you perceive markets as a threat? Let me just mute. Okay, so as you can see, these are the basic questions that I do every morning, every afternoon, right before the market opens. And you can see that these are mainly psychological questions aimed to sort of understand where am I in my psychology, in the beliefs, what beliefs are dominant, more energized in this moment. This is clearly what I feel right now, based on sort also as well the review that I did today, and it's clear that right now I have conflicting thoughts, conflicting beliefs, and this is hindering my trading right now, my current trading. Sorry. So this is a nice, for example, setup. Of course, it was not during my time frame, but as you can see, price is breaking and retesting below the last lows. Price is also giving a further retest over here, showing us this still wants to continue, and this is a 45 pip. And yeah, this is a very simple setup, so simple that I cannot, sometimes I really doubt it, because my beliefs about trading were coming from so this one would be a loss and then a win over there. So my beliefs about trading are coming from my experience of the community where I was, where I started, where I first approached trading, and over there it was a lot of beliefs were built in me. I learned a lot of things that are not actually good, and the fact that, or maybe I learned that way, maybe they were in agreement with some pre-existing belief that I had. And so for example, everything has to have a reason for it to happen. So I find myself that I find it difficult that to see this break and retest and see, yeah, but with these small candles, why should the price go 45 pips over here? Why should the price of gold drop from 1930 to 1925 just like this in a random New York session? Why? If there is no fundamental reason, if there is no fundamental catalyst, there's no report, why should it drop 45 pips? So this is something that for a technical trader, as I am, is more is much interfering a lot with my trading style more than it's benefiting, because I'm not a fundamental trader and I'm not absolutely a high time frame trader. So I don't care. If you can see, we are on a 60 ticks chart. I don't care about the 4-hour time frame. I don't care about the hourly. I don't care about the daily. And I used to do so. This was a shift. This was okay. Breaking out from the belief that I had, breaking out from the system that I had, and really went into unexplored waters. And I think obviously that's hard, because a lot of those beliefs I have to eradicate one at a time, after finding them out and after seeing that they were more a pain than a joy, and try now to be to adapt with it and try to be profitable with my system that I backtested for all 2022 and 2023, and even in August I am clearly seeing that it's been working out. So I just about one single chart that at the end of the session I can resume in one screenshot of this screen, and that's everything that I need to know in order to trade and to make money. I don't need to know why. When I take this trade, for example, when I take this setup, I don't need to know what is going to happen after I take this sell. The price can go 10, 15 pips over there, yes. But I know that this is information. The market is only giving me information. It's not telling me anything. It's not giving me anything from its perspective. These are just candles. So the market is simply telling us that right now the price is 1935, and then it's going down, is breaking below these previous candles and this previous area, and it's doing this thing. This doesn't mean that it's going to go down forever. So as you can see, price moves up. This is threatening? No, why? This is simply having information. In this moment, there are more buyers than sellers. Even here at this level, there were more buyers than sellers. The buyers were absorbed at this level and not at these highs, at these previous lows, were absorbed over there. And then it started to move, and then we had consistently more sellers than buyers for the last 40 minutes, more or less. As you can see, this is the simple market information. You can perceive it as you want. You can perceive it as an opportunity to trade or not. You can perceive every tick of the chart as an opportunity to enter or to exit, but it's not anything else. There's nothing else going on. So it really is just that. As simple as that. And the more you try to overcomplicate, and I'm talking from experience right now, the more you try to overcomplicate it, the worse it is for your trading. If this is your trading style, if this is your hedge, if your hedge is based on the 4-hour, is based on the fundamental, on the live news, go ahead, but treat this market information as simple as that, because at the end of the day, we are all trading this same information, and you can look it in the 5 minutes, you can look it on the hourly, you can look it anywhere, but this is simple information, and you trade the edge that you have. As simple as that. Okay, so today we don't have any news, any high impact news. We have some Fed speaker here and there, but we don't have much going on. We have good trades and balance at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, but this should really impact too much the market, and as well also the backtesting that I've been doing is not being affected by the news. I mean, it's not, I know it's important to know when there is some high impact news, but I'm not trying to trade with the news, what the news is saying, and trade my opinion of the news as it comes up. I simply want to trade my setup as it is. Of course, I would not enter a break and retest if in 3 minutes, 5 minutes, we have the NFP, because it's too high impacting, and I don't want to risk having a 50 pip stop loss hit instead of a 10, even though I could have like a 100 pip or more, 60, 70 pips TP hit if that's the case. But just the 5 minutes before the spread is so big that is probably taking me out just with the spread, and that's not something that I want to risk because it's not my setup. I'm not playing with the probabilities, I'm just playing with money, I'm just gambling. So now, as you can see, we are at the 8:20 a.m. Eastern, which usually marks the start of my session. And now I'm simply waiting for some setup to show show up. I don't really like to enter straight away. I think I found that usually if I like a breaker test over here, it's usually a loss, because I would love to let the trend form a little bit and the market have form some sort of direction and bias. But also, if the setup is showing up, I would love to enter because of I don't want to miss out on trade. Okay, so let's see if we have some if you have a retest, but this can also be like a liquidity grab and this previous loss. But as you can see, this is something that I want to avoid. This what I'm saying is exactly a second guess and trying to find a way to not to enter, not to take a risk. This could be the retest. I don't like it. Honestly, I would hope that the price will close below this level so I don't have to enter. But if that's the case, I will take my buy if the candle closes over there. Especially this first candle would have been nice. I don't like because this is the only spike in volume. But I can be missing out a trade, and that's something that I'm used to. Yeah. But if we see a breakout of this candle, then it's probably going to retest it. This is a clear example of how I get scared, how I do not take what I need to take, and this is a prime example. And that's also why I'm recording this, because I want to have a sort of journal of my thoughts, not just what I do, but also of the thoughts. That's why I am forcing myself to talk about it and see what is my actual thought process and why I am avoiding taking an entry. So for example here, I just gave a bunch of explanation, random excuses. I even got scared about this small spread that is showing up, just hoping that the price will close off, because I'm still not thinking in probabilities, and I am scared to taking another loss. That's clear as clear as possible, as clear as it could be. But as I said, this is exactly what it's like. In back of my hand, I wanted to know, to have the perfect closure in order to be absolutely forced to take the trade. So for me, the price that was closing one pip away from that was a perfect excuse not to take a trade, and that's crazy. Yeah, my price might go into a loss, and I might think, yeah, good choice that I did. No, it's not a good choice, because that was my trade setup. If now the price did like this and went into a 45 pip TP. What was I thinking? I would have been frustrated, and I would have been kicking myself in the head because of that. So it is making a sort of sense of what I said, that this is the first spike in volume, so I don't really want to trust. So I would want to have a sort of bias formed before that, and in this case the market is proving me for now right over that. You can see my stop loss will be over there basically, but nonetheless I tried to out market the market, so that's not good. Because now the price, this candle can easily flip into a bullish one and then start it over again. It can easily do. It's absolutely possible. And yeah, I try to use the 20 tick chart. If like I have a clear breakout, try to see maybe some market structure, because it's a little bit clearer, and sometimes it's a candle close when on the 60 tick chart is just a wick. So it might give us, for example, the best entry over here will be at this candle close, not at the 60 tick chart candle which is closing over there. So sometimes it is actually good, but it can give you a lot of fake signals that you don't want. So let's see here. For example, this might be a possible sell because we are breaking and retesting these lows. But honestly, I would love to see a little bit more of a strength. I would love to see a clear trend and clear candles, more than that, more than a clear trend, which is absolutely impossible, because if I see a clear trend, I'm already missing out on it. So I want to see a clear some clear market, and this trade, for example, will still be safe, will still be active, and as you can see, we can see the candle flipping and going bullish. Now if the candle breaks above and retest this, I will be a little bit more confident, because that's showing me some more strength over the bullish trend, on the bullish momentum, rather than the first breakout that we saw. Now in 30 seconds we also have the good trade balance. If it's something extraordinary, we can see some spike in direction of the market. If it's a very good number or a very bad number, but let's see. Yeah, slightly worse number than expected for the balance, but still better than previous one. And the goods, only goods trade balance, let's see. This trade will still be okay, just as a reminder. I'm going to add some water. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, the price is quite ranging so far. It's not giving us any opportunity. So that's when we have to be patient and just wait. I mean, there is not even choice to to make mistakes right now. And so we are seeing, we are just waiting for breakout. Now there's some more volume and direction. Let's see if it's going to stay, and let's have a look if we're going to have a breakout really in the retest of these lows, of these last highs. Let's see. Now the candles are looking much more healthy. I don't want that this is just the only breakout that is giving us the only retest, but on the 60-tick chart, absolutely 100% is going to give me a retest. I can also place like a buy limit with a 10 pip stop loss. And yeah, that would be the trade idea. I don't know if I want to try it. On the 20-tick chart, it gave me a retest of the PPL, but not of any PSA. So far is up 20 pip from this entry. I really don't want I don't want it to be the only retest that it gives me. It would have been nice, but I don't want it, really don't want it. So I'm going to see if it gives me a retest of these highs before moving up. I don't really want to trust these lows because yeah, that's the I don't really want to trust for as much the 20 ticks chart. I would prefer to trust the 60 a little bit more. So let's see. So as well, this trade will still be 30 pip in profit already, and on its way, probably on its way to to TTP. Let's see. So let's see if we get a retest of these lows. I would actually want to place a buy limit over there. If we get tapped, yeah, over there would be great. Otherwise, I'm going to take a buys, some buys above there. This is my setup, so hopefully it gets activated. Okay, yeah, the candle is basically closing. Okay, got activated. I don't like the pushback, but at least we are in the trade. So first entry at 240, be a retest of last highs. Yes, the actual the stop loss is very narrow. It's very close. I admit it. I know, but I know that most of my trades, like this one, have no drawdown. So if this one has a drawdown of more than 10 pips, most likely will have more than 15 pips. So I will save a lot of pips in the long term, and by having the same TP, I am having a huge risk to reward ratio. So if this one ends up being a loss, it doesn't matter for me because I know that on the long term I will be profitable. So absolutely no harm, even though yeah, this one might be a loss. That's okay. It's not a problem. It's not an issue of the stop loss size. Okay, as you can see, this is the stop loss. It will go 14 pips already. There's not much difference from a 15 pip stop loss than a 10 pip. So it's absolutely normal, and I'm saving up like 30% of a stop loss every single trade by having and also having the same take profit. So now let's see if the market is giving us possible now a possible break below. Okay, yeah, 15 pips stop loss would have been it anyway. We saw a break and retest of this PSA. It's okay if price is now failing to break below. This is where I would love to see some break and retest of these lows in order to take possible sells. Very nice, as you can see, very nice break and retest. So this was my entry, I would guess. Yes, that was my entry. A little bit late. I would love to enter at the candle close, but with the spread, I don't like the buy limit, but I mean, I would have entered manually right before that, right at this candle close. So I even got a better price than I would have. So it's absolutely okay. Now, if the price wants to break and clearly retest these lows, that will be fine. I would probably take. Yeah, doesn't really matter to take a sell limit. I will enter manually if I see the conditions playing out. Let's see. Okay, very nice breakout. If we get a candle closing, then we will enter. Okay, let's see if we get this candle to close over there. I would be selling it. Okay, I'm selling it. A little bit far away from my entry, but I trust it. At 245, the area of last lows. Of course, this one would have been a nicer entry, probably over here, but hopefully it will work out anyway. So probably, yeah, I was mistakenly, so I entered one candle too early. Hopefully, yeah, if there's enough, the space was not enough. The entry was quite low, as you can see over here. Yeah, it's too low for me. I don't like it. And it was too far away from my entry point. So I should have entered over there. This is already a mistake in the setup. I don't know if it was to the rush, being rushed, or maybe because I was using such a thick line. But yeah, anyway, the entry was bad because we should be at my entry level right now, not so having the stop loss over there, not being already in drawdown of around 5 pips. But if it has to work, it will work. The most important thing is to enter, to take the trade, and to get exposed to the actual market. So even if it's now a loss, I don't care. It's absolutely okay. I want to check out if the actual if the actual entry would have been safe. Because so far we are like 5 pips in drawdown from that, and I will need to update this because I took 2 trades today. Today is Tuesday, so I took 11th and 12th. So the first was a buy at 40, $45, sell. Yes, these were all part of my setup, and yes, the fact that I'm having the belief that you see, you bought at 230, you sold here. What are you doing? Are you just changing bias whatsoever? And this is another belief that I had from my previous experience, and that is exactly of no, you need to have a one bias for the whole session. You cannot have multiple bias. You're just gambling around if you're taking but that's absolutely incorrect from what I said, from what I studied. As you can see over here, this trade would have been already still live, still okay, and my entry would be now into profits. Of course, not talking about already being ATP, but at least you can see that how it's very important to identify mistakes, because entering over there, it's quite a mistake. I was 2 pips from my actual entry point that I wanted, but I wanted to be flexible, and so taking the trade earlier. The fact that it's not with such a small stop loss, I need to really be accurate and on the dot. So that's something that I need to learn, but so far it's so good. 2 losses, and let's see if the market can give us further opportunities. Of course it will, and let's see what opportunities market will give us. So the most important thing is to stay open, and open to opportunities, open to take the information that the market is giving me and interpret it as what it is, not as threatening, not like now after 2 losses I will be scared to enter. No, simply what I was saying, I forgot. Not to be scared, but to keep trading my setup. I have a maximum of 4 or 5 trades a day that I want to take. That's because with a single trade I can outpace, we'll say, 4 losses. So I want to actually take my opportunities. If it is 4 losses, then it is. If it is 5 losses, it's okay. The most important thing is that I am taking my trades, and is also just the first account, the one that I'm trading, just to learn, and I'm doing wonders. I mean, I'm losing, but it's doing exactly its purpose. And yeah, I would be frustrated. I am having thoughts of being frustrated over this trade, but yeah, this entry is like 5 pips away from what I should have done, and that's too much. I mean, that's half of my stop loss. I will not be frustrated because I know that I don't want to. So if I don't want to, I won't be. And the fact that I'm talking is exactly what is it's happy me for. But yeah, I need to be very cautious. I need to be perfect on these entries and taking them exactly as where they are. So for example here, so what would have closed this one? Why this one is 7 compared to the other one? 245. Okay, yeah, it's over here, but now here is 9. Here is where I should have entered. That's as simple as that. Am I not counting in some weeks? No. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Now the price looks like, now this PSA is useless. It's just for this. Okay, this one, that's where I should have entered. Yeah, on the top. That's why. And now I'm going to take sells below here, especially if the market gives me some, for example, a small jump from here, something like this. Then I would love to take some sells in this fashion. I would love to have a confirmation that this is the last lows. Otherwise, I would probably have to take them at these lows. So let's see what is the market telling me. What's the information? Of course, I could also wait like 7 minutes before the new 4-hour candle, but let's see. Otherwise, I mean, it's not really a timing thing. When I backtest, I don't look at the time exactly in order to take a trade. That's something also. That's also another belief that I had, and that was okay. No, don't trade 5 minutes before New York Stock Exchange opening. Don't trade 5 minutes before the 4-hour because you can get spiked out. But yeah, that's not part of my setup. It's like I don't need to know anything about it before taking a trade. I know that the 10 a.m. candle, the New York Stock Exchange will bring some volume, yes. But what if it's just bringing me the volume over there in my direction? I am missing out on my trade. My setup that I've been backtesting for hundreds of trades has been showing consistent profits no matter, regardless, I would say regardless of regardless of the timing. I don't like this, but I could do now the free chart. Yeah, the multi-chart. Okay. So now I have both on the same chart. This is the 60 ticks chart and this is the 20 ticks chart. This is more for kind of confirmation, but yeah. But on the 20 tick chart, I would probably take look for this entry as well. I say why didn't take it? It's a break and retest of the last lows, but then it gets too scalpy. I mean, it's getting too, I don't know. Now this is now creating the last lows. If you remember the image that I was showing you, that's creating that. I want to go back to a single chart because I don't want to get distracted by the 20 tick chart. And this now is creating this last low. So if now we get in the next 4 minutes a nice, I mean, this is not an enough break retest for me to consider it this as an entry. But now this is for me exactly what I was looking for. So best case scenario of creating a new lower low and then taking the retest of this new lower low. So I don't really need to focus on this one anymore, but focusing, okay, if the price breaks below these lows, then I will take an entry, a sell. And yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. And that's exactly my best case scenario. Over here, Also now there are Fed speakers talking, but I really don't really care about news, what is they're telling, because I don't really want to trade my any opinion. I saw that I can be hugely profitable simply looking at this chart that goes from 8 a.m. until London close, which is at 5 over here, but it's of course will be longer because this is not a 60 seconds chart, it's a 60 ticks chart. So yes, so far the price action is doing what I want. Doesn't mean that it's going to be a win, it's going to be a trade. That's simply like the flip of a coin, with the fact that the coin, if its head is 4.5 times the win of a tail. So that's absolutely something that you should always want to do. This is a very nice retest of what I was saying exactly, of these lows, as you can see. But that's not something that I want to take into consideration because the price is not trending, and the 20 tick chart is not something that I'm backtesting on its own. So I would love to see the 60 ticks chart giving me the information that I want. Yep, still not much going on. Let's see now if in 1 minute and a half we have a new 4 hour. Let's see if that will bring some retracement or pullback to the bearish side, on the bullish side, or maybe we now break below and in the last minute we get a retest. Let's see. We are open to the market information. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's see if we have some clear idea playing out now. Or if nothing happens. Okay, so far looks like the price is going to break below these lows. Instantly pulling back. Okay, this one is closing as it is. Okay. Very nice breakout. It's also in a couple of candles. I would love to see a retest of these lows. Okay, and I will enter without a single problem if the candle closes over there. We have around 20 ticks left. This is something that, for example, a sell limit would have been already taken out without much of a chance to fight. And that's where we don't have any single opportunity. This one, for example, would have been a loss based on the 20 tick chart. Not even probably, but that's good. I don't think there's a possible trade buy over here. Because now, I mean, yeah. Let's see, if we get a perfect retest of these last lows, after this, what looks like a liquidity grab to these previous lows, we might attempt a buy. If you get a perfect candle close, just as perfect as you can get, in around 30 ticks. Yeah, no, so far it doesn't look like it. Unless it's pulling back. No, it's not looking like it. So at least now we have a high and a low as a reference, a nice PSA, because look at these nice candles. So now we are looking at some concrete trade ideas, and we're just waiting for the price to market to show us the proper information that will tell us, okay, this is your edge. Do what you want on it, and I will do what I want on the price action following that. So very good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good that I am being patient, and that I want to really express what I think. So this is more my journal rather than anything else. I don't even know if I'm going to publish it on YouTube, probably as it is. Or no, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. We still have more or less 1 hour to go. And yes. Yeah. Remember that we only need 1 hour, one more trade or a couple more trades. And with just one trade, we're going to be up 2.5%. So not throw that away. And let's see. The difficult part is to be patient and not be patient but not distracted. So that the fact that, okay, I'm here, but I can look at other things, but not really getting trapped into it, because always having, okay, this is the priority. It's not like I'm being patient. Not like I have pending orders set in place. If it happens, it happens, and I could go out, and whatever happens, it happens. This requires me to be very present in that specific moment that I need to trade, because the way I would trade this 0.08 lots is the way that I'm going to trade 100 lots. So now let's see if we have a nice breakout of these highs. So I want to have it over there. Nice. For now, this is a nice breakout. Let's see. I mean, it looked nicer on the other chart. Let's see if we get a single candle close. Then yeah, simply has to go over there. That doesn't have to do much. Now in this case it's sketchy because, as you can see, already we tested the wick of this candle, which on the 20-tick chart is actually a candle body. So now this is also something that I don't know what to do. But let's see if we can get, let's see the upcoming price action. If we create a new high, then we will take further opportunity. We will have further opportunities. So this one is might be a lost opportunity, missed entry, because we tested the top wick, which is actually, as I was saying, the 20-tick chart. And I don't know if on the 40, yeah, doesn't make any sense. Just looking at random ticks chart, yeah. So it was on the 20, wow, 20 pips. That's interesting. Okay, 20-tick chart. We are working over here. We're not wasting time, okay? And 20 pips is 2 pips. So if I do it like 100 pips, that's my stop loss size. Done. Oof, that's so interesting, actually. Okay, anyway, let's see if we can get a further retest. For now, this entry would be 17 pips in profit. Let's see. I hope this is not the trade that we missed. I'm going to fill the water real quick. Okay. So this is the entry that I'm talking about. And this is, if this is the case, I mean, what I was telling you, that the scalper job is to be here for this, not even 20 seconds. You have to be here for this 10 seconds to enter and then take the opportunity. Now let's see if we can create, if it gives us a pullback. I will not enter over here now because it's more of an end of a pullback. The setup, the market is already went too far away from me to trust this entry, and yeah, I'm just waiting for the price to create whatever price action. Now it wants to continue breaking above, it's okay. If then it breaks below these lows, I will probably take sells. Anyway, these look like a simple liquidity grab to these previous lows, to these previous highs. Let's see if we can actually manage to break above over here. And this is something that I want to study more about, is because oftentimes the wick on the 60-tick chart is actually a candle body closures on the 20. So what do I want to do? What do I want to trade? To wait for the candle closure or to trade the wick? Because here it was very close, but sometimes it is not. So sometimes it's far away. In this case, do I trade the retest of these lows, candle bodies, or trade the low of the week? Do I trade the enter below here or do I enter below there? That's crazy. Not crazy. Not crazy. That's yeah, you got me. That's not easy to see, to understand, to know. Very good. Okay, so now let's see if the price action is, if the market is ready for a clean breakout, the buyers have enough juice to break and retest these highs in a convincing way, especially. That's what I would love to see. So far it doesn't look like. Let's see if we have to wait for New York Stock Exchange opening, but this as well, it's a limiting belief. I had oftentimes, I said like, no, I don't want to, I will wait for New York Stock Exchange to open before taking an entry, but sometimes it just happen now, and I am precluding myself the opportunity to see a price action development just because I said no, the volume will not be good, the price action will not be good before the New York Stock Exchange opening. And now I just want to trade the market structure and the price action. Let's see. So now with this price action, I will not take sells because I didn't study the setup on the 20 tick chart. For example, a sell over here if price is now breaking and retesting these lows. If that was a 60 tick chart, I would trade it, but now it's too, I mean, for me, it's too sketchy. This price action for me to enter is not that clear on this chart. So since what I studied and backtesting is this chart, that's what I'm referring to. And as I said, I will not take the buy over here now because it's been too long. So it's now a pullback and it's not anymore a break and retest doing high volume time, doing high momentum price action. So I will not. That's not my edge. Okay, so now I'm getting a bit distracted, so I want to go back and focus. And let's see, simply so far I will not take sells. There's no PSA over here. The only PSA might be here, but I don't really want to trust a single bullish candle for a PSA. I would want to see it as more of that. For example, this one, as you can see, so far worked. This trade would have been now in a painful drawdown after being up 24 pips. And yeah, let's see what the market is telling me. Tomorrow we don't know, in a couple of days we have the CPI, but yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean that today price will not give me further opportunities. For example, now I will take this sell below these lows if the market structure, the market is forming this is showing me this new low being created. But so far the price action has not been the actual best. So this was another retest of the same PSA. This trade will still be live with only 4 pips of the of drawdown, I would say. But so far nothing really happening over here. Okay. So now that's some volume. Now this is some volume. Still failing to break below after retesting this area. This is only giving me more strength of the cells below here. If the price now breaks below, I will just be happier to take cells because that's what I want. I don't want to take a single candle entry. I would prefer to take when this is now an order block and some cluster of orders, something like that. Use some fancy words for it. Then I will enjoy much more taking the cells. Yeah, I'm quite sleepy. Okay, now let's see if the price action is actually moving. Okay, now I would love to see a nice breakout and a nice retest on the 60 tick chart. So this PSA is useless so far. Also, a couple of minutes before New York Stock Exchange opening, that's usually what it does. It does the pullback exactly before that, and at the open it will go back. That's what I'm looking for so far. 1 minute to New York Stock Exchange opening, and let's see if he gives me anything. Of course, this entry would be working wonders. Absolutely amazing. This one would have been a loss. So yeah, this one would have been a loss. This one, not really sure. Okay, looks like we are letting this pullback. I took this one, which is okay. I took this one. This one is actually too late. I think I should have not taken this trade. It's actually too late as a breaker retest. Looking more like a hand of pullback. Anyway, that was a loss, and it's in the past, and it's not for now. It's not this time to review the trades, the past trades. Now this is New York Stock Exchange opening. Right now you can see it's already pushing in the direction Now let's see if we can get some trade idea. This looks nice, but on the 20-tick chart I wouldn't. What? No. Let's go back. Don't do this to me. Okay. Okay, this is okay, this is okay. I would not really trust this single candle body for an entry, but it's also looking like it. Let's see. I would now I cannot take a retest of these lows anymore, as even though I really would have loved that. This is already like 30 pips in profit. Yeah, and it's continuing to break below. It is not waiting for me at all, and I don't really like it. Hope that I did not miss this because of the a single candle retest. Let's see. Okay, let's see if you can give me some PSA to take advantage of. Now this one is a bust, and yeah, I would love to see this one being broken and retested for possible continuation. This one is useless right now. This one I would have loved to take an entry over there, but there was no real entry. I missed this one, and it's I'll say it's okay. So this one would almost be a win. Almost. Yes. And you can see that this entry is exactly the one that I took over here. So when I took it here, this is the same distance. So I don't know why here I say that it is absolutely bad, and here I say, yeah, this is clearly this entry. Possibly because there's this small price action over here for me to take it as a reference, but that's weird. Absolutely weird. I just want the price to give me some price point of interest to take advantage of. Not really interested in much more of that in trading, in trying to understand or predict where it will go, when it will start going, stuff like that. I really don't want that. I really want to detox from that. It's something that is not conducive to a proper trading, I would say. Make consistency work for you. Consistency is not the key to success. Most people have no issues with consistency. They are consistent in doing just enough to get by at work. They are consistent in choosing to sit on their ass instead of going at the gym, in skipping over the important details, in executing at a low level. Is consistency really the key to success? Or is it being disciplined in the right action? Because I can promise you this, you can be consistent 100% of the time, but mainly if it's the wrong action, you are being 100% wrong. Yeah. If you are consistent and disciplined with the daily habits and actions that are going to help you produce the results you truly want, consistency won't work for you. It will work against you. Because if you have consistent bad habits, you will have consistent bad results. That's it. Discipline is very important to understand what to be consistent in. What actions are really conducive to a good thing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not really sure if I would want to take these buys immediately. Eesh. That'd be quite sketchy, I would say. Quite risky as well, but the volume is looking nice. And yeah, but we're in a strong bearish. I mean, I don't care about the high time frame. I haven't drawn a trend line in ages. Why should I start now? So the volume is over here. If the price retests this level, I would take a buy. As simple as that. Are these the same? Yeah, absolutely amazing. So if price retests this level, then I would take a buy without thinking about it too much. Nice. You gotta love some good, proper, healthy volume in whatever direction it is. I can't say that this is a retest of these lows. So especially on the 20 tick chart, I would be taking every single trade, every single one. So I cannot use the 20 tick chart as reliably as the 60 tick chart because I am also aiming for something that is quite big. I'm not aiming, if I was aiming for like 10 pips, 10, 15 pips, I would probably take 20 trades a day, but I would need like a I would need a very small stop loss. I would need a 5 pip stop loss for a 20 pip, 25 pip TP. And most of the time I would be taken out just with the spread because the spread is not like smaller just because I'm trading a smaller time frame. So that's something that I have to avoid thinking about. Ah. Okay, so even in this case, I will not take this entry because now it's been a little bit too much, I would say. But no, it's looking like I could take this buy. It's been like 3 minutes. So this might be the retest. Otherwise, I would have to wait for the price to break above. But I would love if it just continues dropping. Okay, so you know, when you know. That's not something this is a perfect example of conflicting beliefs. I know that I should trade, I know that I should take this entry, and I don't do it. For whatever reason I find. It's not like there's a real reason. I don't, I just don't, I don't. But I don't want to give in to the frustration as always. This was a perfect break and retest. Just the fact that it didn't happen in a single candle doesn't mean then yeah, I don't want to be frustrated and I want to keep focused on that. Okay, yeah, I found an excuse not to enter because it closed and I saw that it was closing at the candle bodies instead of wicks, but I still didn't want to take the entry. And it's funny how I can find any reason not to enter, any stupid reason. Now I just want the price to break above, and we tested it. The frustration is real. I cannot tell you, I cannot fake it. This frustration is real, and yeah. I just need to stop looking at 20 tick chart, and that's it. Okay, okay. I don't know if it's just August that is the price action is so slow and it's so immobile, I would say. It's really not trending too much. Or maybe, I don't know. But it's not really trending as much as other months. So it's very important not to try to force and like hand the month at a minus 50% just because I'm trying to force it. And when I can maybe no, but it's not. It's not. I have backtested August and it worked fine. It's just the fact that Yeah, let's see. June, July, July, August. Win, 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 win. Look, win, 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 win. Loss, loss, win, win, win. So I can find as many excuses as I want. Yes, the market is not as trending, but I can find whatever excuse I want, but it's not that. So market is back to my possible entry level. So this would probably be a loss if I would have entered. Okay, so this one would have been a loss. Okay, and I saved it on Mr. Trade. Okay, and yeah, I don't want to delete it. Now let's see. This could be a possible retest for sells. Not really sure if that's something that I want to take. But I need to be adaptive and see, okay, if it breaks below these lows, then I would take sell. Not to stay as focused as yeah, not properly functioning over that trade idea. So let's see now, if we get a break and retest of these lows, I would take the entry. For me, this is not a retest enough. I mean, we don't have any strong breakout so far. Let's see. So luckily there was no, the price didn't give me any fake out, any setup signal before doing this. So for me this is good. At least it didn't give me any setup, any possible retest, and luckily I was not looking for sells below these lows. As you can see, this kind of would give me a signal. So good, good. And really not liking this price action. Absolutely, this is going up and down, and let's see. Okay. Let's see if the 10 a.m. candle will actually give us some possible opportunity to enter. Otherwise, in the first 15-20 minutes of the 10 a.m. candle, if nothing is going on, we will call it a day with a minus 2%, more or less, with a couple of 10 pips losses and one missed loss. Let's see. Okay. Okay, 3 minutes to the 10 a.m. candle, getting some water. So 1 minute to the 10 a.m. candle. Nothing really happening and nothing changed from when I left. So the situation is getting tricky in the sense that is not trending and we might have some spike in volume, some spike in volatility, but there might be fake outs, there might be things. Let's see. 15 seconds before the ten a.m. candle is open and there's nothing going on. So let's see. There was some minor news versus inventory coming in a little bit better than expected, but still it's a non-impacting news. Shouldn't bring much much volatility. So yeah, what I can show you is just one quick 10-minute chess game. If anything happens, I will be here. I will be watching. Okay. This is quite for free. Thank you. Okay. Tuck, 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 tuck. Can only come back over here. Okay. Then I might open up with this. Okay, not very useful, I would say. Okay. Do what you want. So in this case, for example, there's no, for me, retest of these lows because this, look at where this is coming from. So for me, there's no trade over here. In any case. Okay, he pushed that. If he comes back here, I don't like having my queen already that useless. So if I do this, I will block it. I will come back over here. Yeah, I will just the rook. Okay, awesome. What do you want to go now? So I want to, what do I want to do? If I here, it's okay, I can move, but it's a 1-to-1. Then I can move over here. But what am I? Okay, I can move over here, but what am I doing? I'm not doing anything. What I can do is move over here. Nope. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what he has in plan to eat this, which was for free. Okay, so that's a stupid move. I could have, how could have I covered? Putting it over here. Now is threatening my pawn. I can go over here. It will move over here, but that's a kill. I mean, it knows that it's a one-to-one. But if I don't want it to, I will just go like this. If it goes over there, if it goes over here, if it goes over there, is okay. Yeah, nice. So far, I don't like these pawns. How they are placed. Some volume is coming back in, so probably something like this, something like this. Could be the trade ideas, but you can see how it's in a contraction. So now it's moving over here. Where does it want to go? Do you want to move? So it can go over here, it can go over here. What do I want to do? I want to actually, I don't want this, I want to move these pawns. But if I move it over here, it can go over here and okay, it dies over there. It can just go back. But if it goes back, what am I gaining? I'm gaining nothing. So what I want to open over here, and or maybe I can just threaten it from over here. Very good. Now I will do like this. I want to open up a little bit. Nice. Now I have to retreat. And I don't like this at all. We can now find a different line, which is from here to here. Okay. I mean, okay, so now this is protected. I really like his position overall, more than mine. And yes, so if I take this, he will take my. I can't take much. Okay, I can. If I take here, it will have to take with this. So I will want to move something. So let's move to the other side, and I will try to push from over here with my pawns. What does he want to do? I'm not sure. I mean, he was already pretty much well covered. So I want to push from here. Okay. I don't like what he wants to do. Okay. So how do I avoid it? If I stay over here, yeah, that's very good. Good playing. This is a 1-for-1. What does he want to do if he moves over there? Okay, I don't really like. I need to find a different position for my queen. Yeah, something like this. Okay, if it now moves away, I will eat it. I don't know what. Oh, now this is fancy. And yeah, let's eat. If I take this, it will take this. Then what? Let's see. Might be a mistake. Okay. I want to push this one over here. Still no. Oh yeah, price action. Even if it does this, I will just do like this. Okay. So I have. I'm running out of time. That's not good. Anyway, let's see. How can I do something about it? Tan wants to move over here. So how can I do something in this regard? So da, 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 da. Okay, done. Jesus is I'm really struggling with it. Struggling with the time as well. Damn it. I mean, there's no point. Okay, so let's see if we have a retest of this PSA. Now, same thing as I was saying before. Do we want a retest of this top wick, or do we want a retest of the candle bodies on the 60-minute, on the 60 ticks chart? That's the usual thing. And let's see. This, of course, will be my last trade of the day. So far, looks like it. There was a retest. I mean, I could call it a day. There's no real point in trading anymore so far. But let's see. Okay. I can take this opportunity if that's the case. If you cannot close this over there at these lows, I will take this opportunity as the last of the day, because it would be worse not to take it than to take it and to lose. So just give me a good price point. Lower candle close over there. Let's see where it closes, if it breaks below or it closes exactly at the level. Okay, so I took my last entry. And let's see if it's going to work or not. So far we had 2 losses, 1 missed loss, and this possible trade opportunity. And this is my setup. I don't really mind taking a loss if that's the case. As you can see, I could have not gotten a more perfect entry. So really not, there's nothing at stake right now. Nothing, absolutely. I can lose, I can win. It's absolutely the same. Okay, hopefully it goes in our direction. More than that, I trust it, and I have no power over it. I have no control over it, so there's nothing, and there's literally anything that I can do right now. So what I can do is just having another game of chess. So let's see. Okay. Okay. Where do you want to go? Tell me where do you want to go? You're a little bit too brave for my taste. Okay, okay. Now what? Now what? You go here, you go there, you go there, you go there. So there's not much that you can do with this knight, my friend. Oh gosh, what do I do? So let me develop the queen. Okay. Now what are you doing? Do you want, okay, you want to free up this. So let me just give you a check. I would allow you to break above if that's possible, if that's an opportunity. Okay, so now this tower is mine, this rook. Okay, that's great. And let's see, let me develop some knights myself. Okay, let me develop this one as well. I want now to develop on this side. I have to be careful for this angle, this diagonal. But now that this is over here, I mean, I can do some nice things. I want to, okay, what do I want to do? If I do this and do that, then it will eat. That's not any good for me. So let me just do this, and then I will develop the queen. Then I will eat. It will be eaten. I'm even able to. Okay. What is this for? I have no idea, but yeah, it's not doing me any harm. Okay. Very good. So now I just need to do this. Okay, I didn't see that. That's a good point. That's a good point that you made. Absolutely. But get out of my house, please. Nice, that is breaking above. Okay, now what do I want to do? I don't want this pawn because it will be impeding. Actually, I want it because I can develop the rook. Okay. Well done. Now it goes over here and I am stupid. Okay, so I mean, not that stupid. Okay, I'm giving up this for this. Okay, I'm not using properly my pawns. Okay, so now what do you want to do? Tack. You eat my rook. Okay. Okay. Nice. If I eat, it will eat my rook, so I cannot risk it. Why didn't I put the rook over here? So what? Do you want to go long time? Nice. I don't like this, but it's not my business to do anything about it. Okay, so what can I do? If I go over there, it will kill me. I can simply move over here and I won't be able to be pushed around. Or yeah, if I go here, it will this will be a disaster. So I will just move over here so far. This one I would love for you to push, but again, it's not my topic, it's not my business. Hopefully this is a break and retest of these lows. Okay. So now, what can he do? He can't go down, he can't go there. Okay. So this should be good. Has to move up. Nice. Nice. Okay. And I think this is GG. Tuck. GG. Okay. That was a nice game. Do we have the review? 3 mistakes. Yeah, I would love to see if you can give me the precision. 57. That's still bad. Yeah, like a 600. So, check. Yes. Okay. So let's see what is going to happen now. And just quickly go into the bathroom. So far price is a little bit stagnating. It's not super lovely. At around 20 pips from my entry. What I will do is do another chess game. Because I want to stay on the chart up until it is closed. And I mean, if London close doesn't bring anything, then I will have no problem closing it, closing the stream without having the possible win, or leaving the chart simply. Okay. Tack, tack. I don't care about that. Just give me this. I will move over here. Okay. This was free. Why didn't I take it? Didn't I take it? Phew. Let's see. I should have taken this one. Okay, but I cannot now because of what it did. Okay, if I do this, it will move over here. I mean, I will do the same. Do you want to? If it's doing the same, okay. Over there, I just want you to go away so I can take my free pawn. Just need a little bit more, please. Let's see where he moves. Okay, that's the queen. What do you want to do? Because, okay, if you move over here, then, but if I move over here, you can do that, okay, and it's so fine. So what I want to do is I need to exchange this. Absolutely. This is looking promising. Okay. So now, oh, what? How stupid am I? I also have this one. Oof. That was a blunder and a half. This one is like 40 pips. What the hell? Yes. I mean, this is GG. I don't know why I did miss that. Okay. Yeah, for me now changing is good. Yeah, just exchanging. We just need a small push. Yeah, take profit, eat. So as you can see, now all the losses that I took are just outpaced with, I took 2 losses and 1 win, and that's more than enough to have a winning session. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, tomorrow.